Okay, enough of the gloomy news. Let's hope it all bounces back in the near future and we get back to the type of scene which we witnessed on Pub Street. Travel is exciting, and no more so than when a new day starts, and this day happens to be starting in Siem Reap, Cambodia, on the roof of the Baby Elephant Boutique Hotel. During the day, you're likely to head for nearby Angkor Wat Temple, one of the world's premier archaeological sites. Hopefully you'll be there on a bright sunny day and you won't be there as late in the day as we were because it looks kind of dark. It's only 6 kilometers or a 12-minute drive from downtown Siem Reap. In 2019, 2.5 million entry tickets were sold to Angkor Wat. By the way, here's our Cambodia playlist that has a detailed look at all the archaeological sites in the area, including famous Angkor Wat. Have a look at it. The link is at the end. And that is our playlist from 2013. You're viewing Travels with Lobo and Barbara, Asia 2020, vlog number 10. By the way, this trip ended as planned, end of January 2020. The world may have been turned upside down since then, but our memories remain. In this vlog, we'll be looking at Siem Reap's famous Pub Street, then and now. But come nightfall, the action changes from the archaeological sites to downtown Siem Reap, and specifically to Pub Street. Hopefully you've bought a SIM card for your smartphone in Cambodia, and you can use the ride-hailing app called Grab to get a tuk-tuk to take you downtown. One thing about travel, your risk adversity definitely goes down, because at home you'd never use a tuk-tuk, but in Cambodia, yeah, that's the way to go. Siem Reap has a population of 140,000, and as you get closer to downtown, the action picks up. And there, right in the middle of downtown, world-famous Pub Street, Siem Reap. Needless to say, the name describes it all. In this video, you're going to see a lot of people, and yeah, that's what Pub Street is, a lot of people. And I suppose I have to stop at this particular point so I don't appear to be totally tone deaf to the situation. The video for this vlog was recorded in the middle of November 2019. We're now in the middle of April 2020, and the world has been turned upside down, as we well know. Pandemic, COVID-19, worldwide confirmed almost 2 million cases, deaths approaching 127,000. My country, Canada, confirmed 27,000, deaths over 900. My province, British Columbia, confirmed 1,490, deaths approaching 70. Only 2 days later, the death toll in Canada has risen to 1,200. So how is Cambodia doing? It's actually quite stunning how well Cambodia has done in the fight against COVID-19 relative to other countries around the world. By the way, these are totals as of April 12, 2020. Imagine that, 122 cases and no deaths in Cambodia. This very week in April that I'm doing this vlog was to be a massive celebration in Cambodia. It's the Khmer New Year's celebration, which spreads over several days. However, the Prime Minister has cancelled that. The government decided to cancel the celebration of the Khmer New Year as a measure to prevent people from contracting the COVID-19 virus, as the safest places are at working places. How about that? The working places are the safest places. What other government says that? The New Year's celebrations are to be rescheduled for a later date. While businesses are encouraged to stay open, they're struggling to maintain staff numbers, as employees are simply refusing to work and want to return home. However, travel bans are also in effect. Closures of all schools, karaoke clubs, nightclubs, cinemas, and museums nationwide, as religious gatherings and concerts at public areas have all been banned. Tourism has all but disappeared, with a 30-day entry ban on nationals from Italy, Germany, Spain, France, and the United States. Cruise ships, riverboats, temporary border closures with Vietnam and Thailand. Surprisingly, there are currently no government measures prohibiting people from going out, so social distancing has a ways to go in Cambodia. Among all this, Human Rights Watch points out that the Cambodian government may be misusing the COVID-19 outbreak as an opportunity to lock up opposition activists and others expressing concerns about the virus and the government's response. All this to say that with tourism dead, you're not going to see what I saw back in November 2019. Is this going to last forever? Of course not. The Spanish flu lasted from January 1918 to December 1920. It infected 500 million people, but it didn't end. In Siem Reap, over 50% of the jobs are dependent on the tourism industry, so these are dark times for the people and the economy. This comes on top of last year's figures that show a 15% decrease in tourist visits to the Angkor Archaeological Park. News is really hard to come by, but I did find this report in the Khmer Times saying that Pub Street in Siem Reap, a popular hangout for tourists, has been partially closed for the meantime to halt COVID-19 outbreaks. So there you have it. The article also states the obvious, and that is that the pandemic causes havoc throughout the kingdom's economy and devastates its hospitality and tourism sectors. Okay, enough of the gloomy news. Let's hope it all bounces back in the near future and we get back to the type of scene which we witnessed on Pub Street. The moniker Pub Street originated around 2008. Today, there are two parallel alleys called the Lane, located north of Pub Street, and the Passage, south of Pub Street. That makes for an exciting entertainment district for the many tourists that come here. Fine Mexican and Khmer cuisine. Authentic Cambodian foods. Amazing. And coming slowly into view is the Red Piano on Pub Street. World famous Red Piano. The famous Pub Street, of course, was not forever famous. It started as a modest stretch of dirt road in the heart of the city. The first bar was the Angkor Wat, and the second, the Singaporean Asian Rooftop, and the third, yes, the third was the Red Piano, which opened in 2000. The road was not paved until 2005. Tourists began to discover Siem Reap's wonders with the success of Angela Jolie's blockbuster film, Tomb Raider, featuring Angkor's majestic temples, and began piling in. The Red Piano became known as Angela Jolie's restaurant. There you have a bit of the lore of Pub Street. A closer look at this famous Red Piano and the surroundings. First evening in Siem Reap, but we're in the Pub Street district, and we've settled on a restaurant called the Design Restaurant. Looks like this. It's a Khmer restaurant. Look at this, kind of nice. Looks a lot better on my Huawei P20 Pro than it is in real life. Here's the view from the second floor of the Design Restaurant of Pub Street. Don't believe me, just watch.
University alumni. Ladies and gentlemen, our show is right here where I'm standing, and I'm here with the next competitor. How do you feel about your match tonight?
Very good, thank you.
Thank you, brother. You'll do really good. Ladies and gentlemen, our show is starting right now, right up here. OWE Angkor Warrior Show and Pub, and I love each and every one of you, and I invite you to come enjoy yourselves here at OWE Oriental Wrestling Entertainment, and I'm one crazy son of a bitch.
Angkor Wat Show and Pub, ladies and gentlemen, the only place in Siem Reap, Cambodia where you can witness Cambodian martial arts, Cambodian kickboxing tournament fights, like the one you freeloaders are all watching right now. We also have traditional Cambodian dances and live the best Kung wrestling show in all the world, Oriental Wrestling Entertainment. You've never...
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If not, come back and give it another try next Friday. Join us next Friday as we try and answer the question, is there more to see in Siem Reap than Pub Street? Of course, yes.